All right, everyone. We are back with Grand Arena, and this is the 3v3 flavor this time. One of my favorite modes because you get to experiment a little more. You get to go outside of your comfort zone of factions and try out different stuff. And quite a few things have happened since we had our last 3v3 Grand Arena. We have General Grievous came out. We have had him out for a couple of 5v5 Grand Arenas, but this is the first time we'll get to try General Grievous with in a 3v3 setting. Finn got reworked as well, and just a couple of hours before the Grand Arena locked or the Grand Arena started, we saw that the Finn Zeta was refunded. We didn't get the Zeta mats until after, but we will get to try out the new Finn if you've already given him the Zeta in this Grand Arena. So I might just wait for a not that critical team to take out just to see how the Finn Zeta does. We also have another change where ship GP has been taken out of Grand Arena. Now, this change was implemented last Grand Arena itself, but since we had ships in that one, the total character and ship GP was used for matchmaking. But this time, only character GP is used for matchmaking. For example, I'm matched up with Martini, whose galactic power for characters is exactly 2.5 million, which is exactly the same as my galactic power. His overall GP is 4.3, mine is closer to 4.1, so there's a 200k difference out there, but galactic power wise, we are pretty similar. Um, the one thing which is surprising to me was since I was more than 4 million, I was expecting to keep 11 teams in there, 11 3v3 teams, but I only have to keep 10 of them in there. And when I went in to check out the rest of my opponents, I found out that one of them has got a GP of lower than 4 million, total GP, ships and character. So that's the reason why they put out a post saying that when matchmaking happens, the bracket of the number of teams required to be placed on defense depends on the person with the lowest GP in your group of eight. So in this case, the person with the lowest GP has got 3.9. So we automatically fall under the below 4 million category where we are only required to put in four teams. So interesting to note that even though the matchmaking happens with the character GP, the number of teams that you have to put on defense is decided by your total GP. So that's just an interesting note. And obviously, the biggest change for since the last Grand Arena is Darth Revan is out. Now, I was able to unlock him and I was able to get him to G11 with three Zetas on him. I don't have any Zetas as of the lock of the Grand Arena on my HK47 and Bastilla, but I do have both of them to G12 with a couple of G12 pieces as well. And Darth Revan is only G11. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get him to G12 in time. Too many gold eyeballs needed. And so I don't have my best speed mods on him. Did manage to put some decent mods on HK and Bastilla, cannibalize some of my G12 mods from other characters, and there were some last minute good mods that I pulled from for my Revan as well, for my Darth Revan. But unfortunately, my Darth Revan is not that fast. He's only 281, which was I think the fastest 60 mods, fastest non-60 mods that I could put on him. My Basti, I could get a little faster. She's a 283. That's plus 141 speed on her. But let's see how this team holds. So that's basically just a brief overview of the changes since the last time. Quick overview about my opponent. This does happen to be the toughest matchup that I've ever faced in Grand Arena. My opponent is Martini from Legend of Bahamut. I believe that's a Japanese guild, but his GP is his character roster is pretty well developed. He's got both the Revens, triple Zetad. He's got Bosk as well. And what I like to do is I like to filter on speed to see how fast his characters are. He's got all the characters I have, um, probably a little better modded as well. My Revan, for example, my arena mods for Jedi Knight Revan were 315. This guy's got his Revan at 326. My current Revan in the Grand Arena lock is just 296. So his Revan is about 30 speed faster than my Revan, Jedi Knight Revan. His Bosk is pretty fast too, and he has it on defense as well. It's at 70k protection, 305 speed, really, really tanky and with 70% tenacity. My Bosk is only 270 something. Grand Admiral Thrawn as well is at 290. And this is the one that I'm really disappointed about because my fastest character on my Darth Revan team is Basti with 283. So his Thrawn is going to be able to outspeed my Darth Revan team, and it gives him complete control over my whole team. His Darth Revan is the next uh, fastest, and he's got overall. If I just look at his gear level, he's got about check out the number of G12s he has. He's got a couple more G12s than me, and in terms of roster itself, he's got the same amount of characters that I have, the same good characters. So he'll probably feel the same defensive teams, same offensive teams, same ideas that he'll have. But his mods are definitely better. I have nowhere close to the kind of mods that he has. So plus he's if I look at his Revan, Janine Revan, General Grievous is also something that he has. His if I take a look at his Separatist team, he's got full gold separatists with all the relevant zetas, B1, B2, General Grievous, everything. So he'll be able to field even a separatist team. Sith also is extremely well developed, pretty fast. Resistance fully developed. So this guy has got everything that I have. Night Sisters also, and probably a little better modded. Plus, if I look at his nest is tenacity modded. Where is his nest? There she is. Yep. So his nest is modded for health actually, with the 78% tenacity. So he's ready to take down my Darth Revan team with the nest counter that's been going around. So his nest is completely prepared for that. So this guy knows what he's doing. He definitely has come prepared. He's got all the right tunes, fast. He's got he really knows what he's doing. So it's for the very first time since Grand Arena began, I'm beginning to feel like the underdog. But that's a good thing because I've been complaining for a while about not getting good matchups. I've had people who either left their defense blank or didn't care about attacking me. But this guy has set a really good defense, and he's going to give me a run for my money. So it's going to be exciting. I mean, win or lose, one thing I can guarantee is it's going to make an interesting video for you guys to watch. So excited about that. All right. So let's get on with the defensive review, and then I'll go on um, to the attacking stage. I've set in this phase. I've set my Darth Revan team now. Darth Revan, I've done a few testing in my arena shard with 3v3, and so far it's been unsuccessful. I mean, the closest I got was a Jedi team, Jedi Knight Revan team. It took out two characters, but that's the closest I got. There's no team which I've done which is capable of one-shotting a Darth Revan team. I know that people have done it with the Kira Nest lead or with the Jedi Knight Revan Grandmaster Yoda and Hermit Yoda. I think Skeltrix just put out a video saying that that team can potentially win against the Darth Revan team. But in both those cases, it's 60% chance, 50 to 60% chance that it'll be successful. If the wrong hit lands at the wrong time, um, it's not going to work. There's just these three, the trio itself. There's too much power and synergy associated with them. So it's going to be hit or miss. But the good thing is this team doesn't have any revives, and it doesn't have, apart from HK, who really recovers protection health really, really fast. It doesn't have. It has a slow protection recovery for the other two, not a quick one. So if you're able to get one character down, I would just continue with that and try to mow it down with multiple teams. I think even if it takes three, four uh, tries for me to get it down, that's the best approach with this. I mean, this is one match where I shouldn't be worrying about efficiency and just go for clear. So that's the one defensive team that I've kept over here. Um, my Darth Revan is slower, as I mentioned. His Thrawn is faster, so I'm expecting that he probably won't have a problem with my team. He'll probably take it down in one shot itself. And the other two teams I've kept over here are more or less cheese teams with a pre-taunter. On the other side, so he's busy attacking me right now, but I've kept a couple of cheese teams over here, which is my Savage Sith team and an Ewok team, which he was able to one shot with perfect score. So he got 874, which means 54 points on that Ewok team, which is a perfect score. So he probably would have taken his trooper in there. And right now he's busy working on my second team, which is the other cheese team. The the other decent team that I have over here is a Kira Vandor L3 team, which has done pretty well for me in the past. It's given opponents some trouble, so he might take a JTR against that. And at the back, behind the Kira team wall, I have a couple of trap teams where um, it may be easy to take it down, but at least it'll take down some health and protection from the enemy. And the Grievous team, if they're lucky, he may be able to one shot one of his characters and he may lose a tune or so, which will cost him 3 points. So these teams, I'm not expecting them to hold, but I think it'll at least take down protection and health from them. All right, so looks like he's taken down uh, my Savage team, and he got exactly 50 points. Yeah, so he lost about four on efficiency, but as I mentioned, this is not going to be an efficiency game. It's going to be who clears the board. And behind my Darth Revan team and my Cheese team, I've kept my next two best defensive teams. I feel that if he has any problem with the Revan team and maybe he loses a match or two or he ends up using some important tunes, he would be facing these teams at the very end, and hopefully his roster would be depleted by the time, and he might not have enough to take it out. So here, what I have is my crew team, which is pretty decently modded. My crew is at 262, so effectively 292 speed. um, Kylo Ren is also at 262 speed. So both of them are at 292 speed, and it's a double tank team. Lots of healing, lots of protection recovery, lots of turn meter manipulation. And if you don't have the right tunes to take it out, this team can prove to be pretty tricky. And then I have my Daka Acolyte zombie team, which uh, Zombie and Daka are both very beefy. Acolyte is going to go into stealth, and unless you bring in a dispeller like Scion or Asajj or Death Trooper, for example, if you've already run out of those kind of dispelling tunes, or Baze, for example, so if you've already used up those tunes and you have limited options against this one, then this stream can get a little tricky just because of all the revives. So that's my defensive review. Let me see if this guy's attacking the other one. Nope. So let me go ahead and start attacking him and see what I can do. So what I want to do, and this is what I'm guessing that he's doing as well, is before attacking the Revan team, I'm going to clear the bottom section and make sure that I can see what's at the back out here, so that I can decide best what I can afford to take against my Revan on top. Um, I don't see his CLS Treya or Jedi Knight Revan up front, so he may have, if he's gone defense heavy, he may have decided to keep his Jedi Knight Revan at the back over here, or his Treya team at the back. So we'll find out whether he does that or not. But let's proceed to clear the bottom section, and then we can go at the top. So here he's got his Night Sister team, and instead of Daka lead, he's got Acolyte and Zombie, the same hide the Acolyte strategy that I have. But instead of Daka, he's got uh, Talzin lead, which is it's a tough team to take out if you don't have the right tools for it. Typically, against in a 3v3 setting against Night Sisters, I use Boba and Bounty Hunters just because of all the healing that they provide, and Execute prevents revives, especially if zombies there. But I will probably go with a mirror match over here, just because we have Acolyte in here who's going to go into stealth, and I need something to dispel. So I'm going to use my Asajj to to dispel. Let's see what Night Sisters I have left, and then I'm going to Asajj is also going to be building up offense every time that zombie dies, which is probably going to happen quite a lot over here. So even if Acolyte never comes out of stealth, Asajj's AoE is going to one-shot her in any case. Let's see, what can I use? I can probably use Asajj lead, Spirit, and Thalia. Or should I use Mother Talzin lead? Mother Talzin I can always plug and play in some other place. Let's see if this one works. Plague is very useful even in a plug and play team like with Rex and Wampa. Okay, let's dispel and stun this one. And let's see if we can stun Talzin. Okay, she's gone into stealth, but that's fine. Now I'll need to kill Talzin 3 times. All right. So one more good thing about Asajj lead versus Mother Talzin is because Asajj gains turn meter. Asajj and all Night Sisters under her gain turn meter when they fall below 100% health. And there's tons of healing in this team, which means that they will be falling under 100% health pretty often. All right, let's get rid of. Okay, she's gone to stealth, which is fine. Let's get rid of Talzin for the first time. And we'll have to do a second hit to kill Talzin. There we go. Now we just need to kill her one more time. All right, so unfortunately, Talia has been killed, but we have built up enough offense to get rid of us both Mother Talzin as well as Acolyte. No way to protection recover, so we have to be happy with 49 banners. Not terribly efficient, but I'm just going to focus on clearing the board because I have a feeling his Darth Revan is going to give me quite a lot of problem. All right, so he's taken out another one of my teams. Okay, everything was one shot. So let's see. So he's seen what's behind over here, and now he must be deciding what to do against my Revan. Okay, let's finish clearing off the rest of this stuff over here and then see what's behind here. So what should I use against his crew and Bosk? Now his Bosk on top has got 305 speed. Ideally, I would have used my JTR against that, but his Kylo is pretty fast as well, 256, which means 286. And I don't know if I have anything else which can take this out in 3v3. This team can get really tough. So I'm probably going to use my JTR team just to make sure that I one-shot it and take it out in the first instance. It is a well-modded Kylo team, so I'm not going to take any chances. I'll figure out later what I want to do with Bosk. All right. Okay, let's work on Fox. Okay, so he's gone. Now, let's see if we can land a stun on this guy. Okay, clear him again. Keep daze and um, ability block on that guy. That's important. So it doesn't get turn meter, and hopefully we can take him out and then focus on the other guy. Okay. It was a very tough crew. I believe he had about 60 something health. Okay, so not really easy to take out. Okay, now we just wait to apply healing immunity on this one, and then we go to town. So anytime you see a crew with that much health and speed, healing immunity is the best way to go. I probably would have struggled with my other teams over there. 52 banners. Okay. All right, just one more team left, and then I can see what's at the back. See if he's made some progress here. Nope, not yet. Is he attacking on top? Nope. All right. So on this last one, so he's got it's a leaderless team. He's got scoundrels in there, L3, Vando, and young Lando. Now the synergy over here is young Lando is going to end up giving stealth to Vandor to prevent you from targeting him. So, and L3 is going to be taunting all the time to um, prevent you from reaching the other guys. His Lando is squishy, but L3, Vandor is probably going to be prepared or buffed quite a lot. Lando is going to be able to pass him prepared as well. So I'll need to target and take out Vandor first. And let's see, he's got 204 speed, 40k health. So I probably might use my bounty hunter team for this. Now the reason, a couple of reasons for this. One is uh, Bosk, Boba, Dengar, these guys will be able to, under Bosk lead, recover a lot of health and protection. Boba is going to be able to go around L3 taunt and execute Lando or Vandor, also apply healing immunity on Vandor and dispel buffs from him. And Dengar is going to basically go on stealth and prevent the enemy from going into stealth. So Lando will not be able to pass stealth onto Vandor. Should be pretty straightforward. It might be overkill, but I don't want to take a risk. All right. Okay, so let's take out. We took out that guy. Vandor has prepared, so we just have to wait till we get rid of his taunt and then slowly work on Vandor. Otherwise, he's just going to end up reviving L3. Okay, slowly work him down. Ability block and thermals. Now go around it. Covered a lot of bonus protection, but let's see. Yeah, almost out. Hopefully the thermal should be able to take him out, or the taunt is gone. So let me target him with these guys and take it out. All right, so now it's just L3. I'm probably going to end with full health and full protection on everyone except Dengar. Okay. It may have been overkill, but I at least want to one-shot all these other teams, if not the Revan team. So with equal number of teams taken out, he's a couple of points ahead of me on efficiency, 1178 versus 1180. At the back, he's got his Night Sister team, and he's got his um, Kira team with Zalbar and missions. So he had an interesting, very good defense placement because his teams in the frontier took out my JTR and took out my bounty hunter team. And those are exactly the teams that I need to take this out. I mean, my Boba would have been perfect the for the Night Sister team out here. This can become a tough comp. They don't have a taunt, so I'll need to bring in something which can take these guys out. And then you've got the mission team, mission and Zalabar team, which is again perfect for JTR. But you know, there's so many good teams that you can use JTR against. The boss team, for example. I wish I had 3 or 4 different JTR teams to go against. All right, so what can I use to take these guys out? I still have my EP team, which I think will do well against. Excuse me. Let's see, what do I use over here? So I'll probably use my Rex Wampa against the Karth team, the Tenacity up. I think these guys are pretty slow, and I should be able to chew through them with my Rex Wampa. 282. Oh God, this guy is really fast. Hmm. But that doesn't matter. I mean, this guy's going to crit, and Rex is going to end up getting turn meter, and he'll cleanse and give Tenacity up, so that's fine. Um, and then you have Canderous and Juhani, modded for health, 61k. Wow, okay. It'll take time to get down, but I think Rex Wampa should be able to do that. Now, what I want to save my Jedi Revan team and my CLS team and my Treya for the Revan team over here, the Darth Revan team. So I need to use something else for this bounty hunter team, and I'm wondering what that can be. Hmm. I still have my Nest. I have my GK Hermit Yoda Barris, but those guys are not going to be powerful enough. Can I use my trooper team against these Night Sisters? They don't have, well, the Sarge is pretty fast, 161, which means effectively 270. Oh no, she gets 15 speed for each opposing enemy. So since this is a 3v3 and not a 5v5, she's only going to get plus 45 speed. So a Sarge is going to be only 200 to 10 speed probably, not as fast. Daka is oh well, we have to count her 30 lead as well. So 210 plus 30, 240. Daka is going to be 244, and Spirit is going to be 253 plus 3, 283. Okay, this is going to be a problem. If I take my Stark and Troopers in, I don't think they're going to be fast enough. And they're pretty weak as well. Let me see what my speeds are. I did juggle my speeds around. Stark is 247 plus 20 is going to be 267. So Spirit is going to outspeed Stark. 221, 241. So these guys are not strong enough. There's no taunt and there's no zombie, which means once they die, they stay dead unless Taka brings them back. Um, do I go in with... It's a risk. How is a Asajj modded for critical damage and pretty decent damage, plus 800. Hmm. Yeah, the thing is, I need to save my EP team for whatever's at the back on top. Or maybe... problematic. He hasn't attacked yet. He might be waiting for me to make a move since he's seeing that I am attacking as well. Let's do this first. Let's attack the Candra's team with Rex Wampa. And then we'll come back to that one later. Rex Wampa, and what else do I use? Rex Wampa, and who else can I spare who's not going to be needed on the other teams? Maybe Visas. Yeah, let's just see if this just does the job versus the Candra's team. All right, Tenacity up and land the day so these guys don't assist. Cleanse, of course. But counters from Wampa should get rid of her. And he's also pretty squishy. Yep, counters should do the job. Can she recover full health at least? Let's give her a turn so that she's able to recover some health. That's fine. 51 banners, so lost 3 points. So that team is taken out. Should I try the Bounty Hunter squad? Thing is, I don't even know what I'm going to take against the Bounty Hunter squad. Whew, it's pretty well modded. Three or five. Nothing I have is going to outspeed that unless I take in a CLS team or something. 246, and look at that. Damage and critical chance. This guy's not even squishy. He's got 58k protection plus another 50% bonus from Bosk. All right, let's see. Okay, let's try to clear the teams below. So the Kira team has got protection recovery, but I don't think they've got health recovery. I could take in a Talzin over there and have them eat away, have Plague eat away with them. But I would need a daze as well. The thing with Talzin is the moment they drop below 100% health, Zalabar is going to end up taunting. So I need a Dispel as well. Who else do I have that I can spare? Can I use a Vader lead against these guys? Hmm. Should I risk my troopers against these sisters? 30k health. Nah, my troopers are too weak. My Stark is only G9. 37k health. Yeah, the problem is his sister is fast. His Night Sister Spirit is fast. If she was slower than my Stark, I may have risked it, but off the bat, Spirit is going to stun one of my characters, and having one third of your team taken out with a stun just right at the beginning, it's not a good way to start. All right, what else can I take? Maybe what I should do is try to take down his Revan with whatever I can and see if I'm able to spare my CLS or Treya team against one of these. I could have really used Boban on one of these teams. I do have my nest, and since I've kept my Kira on defense, I don't plan to keep Kira nest on for my Darth Revan. So maybe I can use a combination of nest and something else. I've got my EP team. Who else do I have? Maybe Vader, Candrass, and a tank can potentially take out the Bosk, maybe? Which tanks do I have? I can probably use Scion as a tank. Since I won't be using Scion with my Treya team, I plan to use Treya with Thrawn and Nihilus. Hmm. So maybe on the Bosk team, I can go with, let's see, where are my Sith? Vader, healing immunity, and Scion. Maybe I use this, and then use some other Empire and Sith with EP to take out one of those other teams. Maul has got days, so maybe I can use that against the mission team. But maybe I think this one might work against Bosk. All right, let's see. Bosk is gonna taunt, and let's see if I'm able to land any. Got ability block. Oh, he's gonna clear my Vader. Damn. Let me see if I can do some damage. I think there are enough debuffs on this guy. Maybe I can take him out. Okay, dispel. Oh, Vader is gone. Damn. And the contract is triggered. There's not enough pain on these guys. My Scion should have been tanking. Let me see if I can at least get one guy down. Doesn't look likely. Big hit. All right, at least I got one down, so I don't have to retreat from this battle. Let's see if I can work on Boba. Man, just wish my Vader was alive. Let's get as much protection down as I can. Oh, damn. Well, Scion by himself can do plenty of damage. But I'm not sure if it'll be enough with these guys. I'm not going to use my revivability yet. Held by hatred. See if I can take down some more of this. All right, now let me use it. And then dispel. Problem is, Boba will keep getting his bounty hunter's resolve as long as he keeps killing my Scion. Okay, dispel. Oh, damn. Executed. Well, tough luck. I need to go back in with another team. Let's go back here, see if we can clear. Has he done anything at all? Nope, not yet. All right, so this is going to be messy, but I need to go ahead and do something over here. Should I? What should I attack first? Maybe I'll just go for his Revan and see if I can take him out. Now, I would have idly used my Jedi Right Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, and Hermit Yoda, but my home Hermit Yoda is about 3 speed slower than Darth Revan with all the speed bonuses. So, ideally, the order should have been my Jedi Knight Revan goes first, then Grandmaster Yoda because he uses his basic gets turn meter, and then the Hermit Yoda calls Grandmaster Yoda to assist. But in this case, his Darth Revan is going to go before my Grandmaster Yoda, so I will not be able to win with that match. But I think it's worth a shot. I mean, there's nothing else I can do at this stage. Um, this team, if even if I'm able to take off some amount of damage, some amount of protection, and get them low, get Basti low, I can probably go in with my CLS and Han and Chewie team and finish off Basti in the next move, and then slowly chip away on the other guys. That's probably the only way I'm going to do it by attrition. All right, should I? Jolie is completely useless in this comp, but I will probably, yeah, probably just use this. Could maybe go in with Ezra, but I want Ezra as a damage dealer for my Basti team, which might be needed to clean this up. So here goes nothing. Okay, so the very first thing is I'm going to be marking Basti. Oh, you know what? Hermit Yoda gave a 5% turn meter to himself because he just used his basic. So maybe he might go before. No, he didn't. All right, let's at least try to take down some protection. Oh, damn. Dodged. Damn. Okay, this is not helpful. Okay, now I need to, but at least I've got some protection down. If only that thing wasn't evaded or dodged, then I probably would have gotten Basti down. That's tough luck. Let me just go in with my CLS team and do as much damage as I can. Probably take down Basti, and then we'll think about what to do with HK. Yeah, it's a waste of a lot of good meta teams, but my goal is to just clear the wall. Oh, damn. These guys are just too strong. Nope, not even making a dent. This guy hasn't even started. Well, I don't know if it's going to clear my Darth Revan or not, but I don't know if I have my Treya is not going to do anything against this. Um, yeah, my Treya is not going to do anything at all against that. So I probably might as well just use my other teams to take down. Well, what else do I have? I have Treya, I have GK Barris, I have Nest. What is Nest going to do? Maybe, yeah. Let me just take in my Nest. I don't have Kira, so no protection recovery. Nest is probably going to get one shot. But but what else can I do? Who else is going to survive against these guys? Or maybe I can use Nest to take out one of these other teams. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to get past that Revan wall. Treya's not going to be doing anything at all against Revan. Hmm. Yeah. What am I going to do? Probably, I think what I'll do is let me just clear the other characters on the board and hope that he gets tripped up on my Revan. Yeah, I should have probably done that before, but I've already wasted one battle on the bounty hunter team as well. Yeah, most likely he's going to clear my Revan. His Thrawn is faster than mine. Just goes fractures Bastila and it's game over. So he is probably going to clear my board. I don't see him having any problems with the stuff at the back. I'm sure he must have kept his Jedi Revan team for offense as well. So what else do I have left? I have Basti, I have Treya, and I have Thrawn, Nest, and hmm, should I give it one more shot? Okay, so now since I'm gonna fight, I'm gonna see if I can do something against these guys. Maybe taking my IPD versus okay, let me try this. Let me go in with an Empire team of EP, because once debuffs expire, then Empire and Sith allies gain turn meter. So I'm hoping that it gives IPD some turn meter, and maybe RG for tanking a little bit. Not that it's going to help much, but he's probably a decent auto tanker. Yeah, let's give this a shot and see if I can take out at least one character. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to just take out the other characters in the other teams. Probably won't work. All right, it did work. I did get turn meter, but unfortunately it's ability blocked. Otherwise, I would have probably taken out one of these guys. Yep. Tough luck. Ability blocked. Otherwise, I would have IPD'd one of these other characters. All right. Looks like I'm probably not going to be able to clear that Revan wall. Yeah, I've got nothing else that can take that out. Nope, nothing at all. All right, let me just clear the rest of the board and be done with it. Let me take my Treya against this. Treya, Nihilus, and which other Sith do I have? Too bad. I was really hoping to clear the board. Well, I'm sure uh, I'm sure somebody will come up with a better counter to these guys in 3v3. I probably might have kept my Revan on offense, my Darth Revan on offense, if man, look at the offense on these guys. Don't tell me my Treya is going to lose. Okay, good thing that I isolated Daka so that she's not able to revive any of these guys. Yeah, there's no way my trooper team would have been able to take this one on. Get some health back. Yep, 49. Well, banners don't matter at this stage. What can I use to take this one out? Let's see if this guy's done anything. Nope, nothing here and nothing there. All right, let's take out this one with maybe Basti. Yeah, Basti Jedi have got a lot of dispels. So even if this guy starts taunting, should be able to take him out. And with the extra tenacity that Basti lead has, days and dots are not going to land. But I think those three are the best Jedi that I have left. Let's see. Do have GK as well, but GK is a universal tank. I can use him in some other team as well. And I've got Jolie here for the revive. Okay, this should be a pretty straightforward thing. Okay, dispel him and get rid of her and slowly work on, well, what do you know? Days did land. Okay, let's get rid of this guy and work on mission. Okay, let's call Basti. I'm going to save my dispel for when Salabar goes under taunt. There we go. Just hope she doesn't get full health, or does that? It's just a matter of time. Okay, let's call her again. Okay, this one's gone. Now it should be a pretty straightforward cleanup. I think I do have full health and protection on everyone. No, probably not. Lost little protection on Ezra. Okay. Now just one more team to take out. I'll probably just throw my best stuff at the leftover bounty hunters. Nope, still not attacking. He's just waiting to see what I do before he can throw his stuff. All right. I'll just use my 3 best characters. Yeah. Let's stun this guy. And fracture him. And work on Boba. Oh, I should have used basic. Why am I using special? Okay. Fracture and let's get done with it. Okay. 34 banners. So I have taken out everything except the Revan up top. He is, let's see. So let me calculate the points. 1541 is what I have. And he's got 1180. So that's a difference of 361. I've cleared one extra zone, which gives me 176 points. So 361 minus 176 is 185. So if he takes out 1, 2, 3, 4 teams, or he'd have to take it out with an average efficiency of 46, just because I had a second match out there. Yeah, that's really easy to do. So even if he decides to completely ignore my Revan, all he needs to do is take out my other teams for an average of 46 banners, and then he's golden. He's made it through to the next round. So looks like I am going to lose this in all likelihood. So that's unfortunate. Let me just throw a few more teams at this guy, just because I have all this offense left and I'm not going to be able to do anything with it. So might as well just see if I can do anything at all. Mm, most likely nothing, but let's see. Who can I use? I'm just going to tap out my offense right now, throwing as many teams as I can over there. Um, at the very least, it's just going to give me a flavor of facing this team, so that next time when I face it, I'll probably get a little bit better idea of what works, what doesn't. Hmm. Do I have any scoundrel leaders? Scoundrel or bounty hunter leaders? What does this guy do? Critical damage. Okay, let's put that guy in. And which other scoundrels do we have? Let's take the Lando and Han brothers. See if these guys are able to do anything. Okay. Oh, one shot. Too much bloody damage. Okay, next team. Anything else capable of a big hit? Maybe I try Akbar. And what rebels do I have? Maybe. Let's try this. Maybe Expose can get some damage done. Let's see. Huh, what do you know? Of all teams. All right. Okay. Expose is doing something. Huh, not bad. At least I was able to get one guy down. So this seems promising. Maybe next time I lead with that. What else do I have which is a big hit? Ooh, danger zone. I just need to get um, Basti down, and then I can think about what to do with the Revan. Now, Revan by himself can solo a really good team, so I probably won't be able to clear him. But let's see if I'm at least able to get Basti down. Okay, these three are my biggest hitting rebels. Let's see if I can focus down. All right, go for it, Mollywop. There we go. That's the way. Why did I do that? Okay, so only Revan is there and he's out of protection. Maybe, just maybe, I may be able to get him down. Or maybe I shouldn't have given up so easily. Who else are my big hitters here? Okay, I have Holdo. What does this guy do? And what does Finn do again? With his new leadership, 60% defense, 60% offense potency, and turn meter reduction is not going to happen, but at least I have extra offense under these guys. Which other attackers do I have? Hmm. No good ones. Who else was there from Resistance? Can Holdo do something? At least provide some foresight or tankiness? Let's do that. Let's go with these three and see what they're able to do. I just need some big mollywops to get rid of Revan. Alright, big hit. Alright, not bad. Huh, I actually was able to clear the Revan. Well, I didn't expect to do that. There you go. There I have his Grievous team and Dengar and okay, the Grievous team is going to be tough. He's got all the Zetas on it, and I don't think I have anything left. Well, I have GK Barris. I just need one attacker with them. Got Candrass. I've got a few troopers. Can the trooper team take out this one? They're pretty tanky. What does his leader do? Enemies have minus 30% critical damage. And who else do we have here? Sunfac, not much damage there. And Spy. Okay, no soldiers, so no assist from there, but I need something which can sustain. Maybe a... What am I going to use against the Grievous? Let's take a look. It's a pretty tanky B2, 66 and 29. Do I have anything that can land days? I think I have my Logre with me. Days. Yeah, Logre is pretty much the only guy left who can land days. Unless I go in with Zeb. Means I'll have to do a Phoenix team. Damn, I used up my good Phoenix. Or maybe... What rebels do I have left? Because I got Han who can apply days on basic. Okay, so it's either Han, Death Trooper, or um, Logre maybe. What's the Zeta that he has? Is it the Zeta on the leadership? It is. So not Metalloid Monstrosity, so he's not gonna get a turn when I kill the others. I don't have any Ewoks as well. Maybe I could have saved my... Nope, no Ewoks. Well, no leadership at least. Okay. Something to control these guys. Okay, what empire do I have? I'm really scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Maybe I go with Stark, Death Trooper, and Range. And apply days on B2. And all the assists should focus down on B1. Well, let's see if this works. Mhm. Nope. Days is not even landing on that guy. I'm gonna exit out from here. Okay, another unsuccessful battle. Do we think maybe these guys will be easier to take out? They don't have much damage on them. Um, Maybe a GK Barris team with an attacker. Which attacker do I have? Maybe GK Barris and Resistance Trooper. Or maybe Fox. Yeah, he can build up damage, so yeah, maybe this will work. And he builds up his health as well, so it'll be pretty heavy. Okay, so let's go after Sunfac. Okay, it's going to slowly chip away because there's no protection recovery but tons of health recovery. So let's see. And this guy will just have escalating damage, so something like this is great against a team like this. This guy heals a lot, Sunfac. There you go. Doesn't help him. Oh, I should probably go after Spy. He's the weaker. Alright, this should be easy enough. Let's get rid of Spy. Good thing about this team is plenty of health. Jedi, both Barris and um, General Kenobi get extra health from General Kenobi's lead, and Fox just gets um, increasing damage, increasing health. So it's probably a good team to at least end on full health, if not full protection. There we go. I'm going to at least clear the board. I want to at least clear the board, even if I end up losing. I want to at least throw my whole roster and end the board. This is actually the first time that I've got to use the depths of my roster. I've never actually gone this low before. I've just used my top 10 to 12 teams usually. Never had so many different attempts. So this is interesting. This is different. I still have quite a few tanks left, quite a few attackers also. I'll just have to slowly work on these guys. Maybe since it's definitely going to take more than 2, 3 battles to take out these guys, maybe I just go in with whatever I have, get down B2 first, and then throw the rest of my roster at it. So, what do I do for survivability? I need a cleanser, so definitely, and a reviver. So, let me see what rebels I have. Okay, how about this? This guy can daze, Captain Han Solo. Scarif Rebel Pathfinder can revive by himself, and Han Solo can revive him as well. And Jin gets good leadership. Um, both these guys apply debuffs, so they will under Jin's leadership they will expose as well, and that should help take down the team faster. She is a little um, squishy. It's only gear 10, but Han can revive her as well, and she can revive the other two as well. So this team has got staying power. Let's see if this works. All right, let's see if I can Stun, maybe Grievous. No. All right. This team also has a lot of. Oh, why did I do that? He had buff immunity on him. Damn. Okay. Oh, plenty of tenacity on this guy. Not gonna do it. I'm not even making a dent. Okay. I don't care about turn meter loading this team. Let me just see if I can get down his protection. B2 has got 60k protection, so that's gonna be fun to take down. I have low gray. I just need someone with high damage. Maybe I'll go with the. Yeah, let me just chip it down one by one. These are my high damage guys. Let's go one by one, chipping down protection little by little. Anakin's lead gives extra damage to. Oh, damn. The problem is B1 will keep healing. So even if I chip down the health, it's not going to matter. uh, Now I know why this team was such a pain to face. Is there a way for me to get down B1 pretty fast? Maybe some mass assist or something like that. Maybe Cody. Nah. Problem is next time when I go in again, he's going to have full health and full protection again. The full 100 stacks he's B1 is going to have again, so it's not going to make much difference. It's not doing anything. So now I know what he has on offense. He's got his CLS, his Treya, his Jedi Revan. He has his Thrawn. He has EP. He's got JTR. He's got everything. So he shouldn't have a problem with my teams. He should be able to one-shot all of them pretty easily. Even my Darth Revan. So I'm probably going to lose it, but I just want to really get through this. This team is really. I think the only way is you have to get ahead of them with a JTR or something like that. And problem is the B2 is not even going to get dazed because he's got a pretty high tenacity, 117% tenacity. Look at that. That's why. So let's see what characters I have which can still apply tenacity down. I have Candrass, that much I know. I should have probably used him a little sooner. Where do we have it? Tenacity down. Candrass and Krennic. All right, let me use Candrass. Let's see who I can use him under. I'll have to use a stunner, and I've got a few bounty hunter stunners, I think. Oh, Chopper can stun droids, irresistible stun. So that's a good one. Definitely going to use Chopper. Maybe I need a resistance trooper for a big hit, so I'll go leaderless for this one. Yeah, see if this does anything. No. Okay, let's see if I can stun him. Resisted. This team is not going anywhere. Yeah, this one is a tough one to take out in 3v3 too. I think this is the first time that Grievous is around in 3v3, so we haven't yet had a chance to see what counters it. JTR would be an easy counter, I'm sure, because you daze B1 or B2 and then focus your attention. He's got healing immunity as well that you can apply on him. So that means that B1 won't be able to heal B2. Take B2 down, and then with all the mass assist that JTR has, take out B1 as well. Control Grievous at the same time, maybe with stuns and all of that, and then focus on Grievous last. So um, this is not a team which can be taken out by scrubs and not from the bottom of the roster. So I don't think I have anything that can take this down. I'm just experimenting at this stage, but maybe a Zam lead bounty hunters, maybe a um, well, I don't have anyone with thermals, but I do have one stun. Zam lead does give potency. Let's see what these guys do. Hmm. They hit very hard. Grievous is extremely hard. See, even with the extra potency, this guy is not getting dazed. So that's the way that you should mod your B1. If you're keeping him in a team like this, a Grievous team, mod your B1, your B2, mod your B2 for tenacity, extremely high tenacity. I don't remember how much mine has, but if I haven't already modded him for tenacity, I should do that. 92%, yeah, that's pretty good. I'll probably bump him up over 100%, but I think I wanted to balance potency and tenacity. I got 80% potency, 92% tenacity. So um, not too bad. It's just a balance. I think this is good, but I do need to gear him up a little more. He's only at gear 9 or 10, I think. It's pathetic. He needs to be a little more beefy. Okay, so doesn't look like we're going to do any damage to this team. So, and it's getting pretty late as well, so I'm going to call it a night. And I am going to leave it at this. So pretty interesting grand arena. I mean, I really enjoy playing against opponents who are as good as me or better than me since I learn a ton with stuff like this. I mean, it's no fun rolling over someone with a much inferior roster than you. It's pretty boring. You don't learn anything much, and it's not very satisfying as well. I had a ton of fun with this video. I'm sure I'm going to lose, but I learned a ton. A few things like, Akbar. Leia and C3PO is surprisingly effective against a Revan team, Darth Revan team, even to take out one character or so. And probably the best approach against a Darth Revan team, I think what I learned was to use your B teams and take it down piece by piece. So if you remember my Darth Revan team, my Jedi Knight Revan team, and CLS meta teams didn't do anything to hurt it. But it was my Akbar team which took down a toon. It was my Biggs team, Danger Zone team, which took down another toon. And there was another team which I think it was my Finn lead resistance team which took down the last one. So I think when you face a Darth Revan team, it might be best to just throw in your B teams with high damage to take down toons one at a time, and rather than wasting your A level team. So that's one thing that I really learned about that. Second thing was a surprisingly good team on defense is uh, General Grievous with the two B1 and B2 droids, especially if B2 is bulky and modded for tenacity. It's another team like a well-modded crew or Bosk, which has to be dealt with very carefully with a JTR or something else like that. So that's definitely a team I'm going to continue to put on defense. What are the other interesting teams that I saw over here? Nothing really that interesting on this wall. Everything was one shot. Nothing great over here as well. Nothing new or different. And over here as well, nothing new or different. Oh yeah, Rex and Wampa is a really good counter to a Karth team. Um, Probably not Karth and Mission and Zalbar, uh, because Mission would probably land days on your Wampa and things would go south. Well, Rex does have tenacity up, but he's pretty squishy and he might just die to mission assist. But yeah, I mean, if you have your key tunes modeled right, like my boss team over here took two battles for me just because his boss was 305 and I underestimated him. So if you have your key tunes modeled right, like your crew, for example, at 250, this guy had him at your boss at 305, your Revan Bastila team at 280, 290 plus, then it starts to give real problem for people. So yeah, quite a few things I learned, quite a few things I picked up. I think my next performance, this guy was definitely the toughest in our group, but next performance will be definitely better. And I'm going to carry all these learnings over to the next Grand Arena. All right, so that's it for me this time. I have a few other Grand Arena 3v3 videos from the last 3v3 Grand Arena about a month or two ago. So if you want, you can check them out. They are there in my playlist, in my Grand Arena playlist. Go and you can search for them and check them out. I've also got a duos and trios video that I put out I think a couple of days ago during the last Grand Arena. That's also pretty useful in terms of deciding when you want to go with what trios are good and what duos you can use with a universal leader. So feel free to check out that video as well. All right, had fun recording this video. I'll catch you guys later.